Welcome back to Madam Cross New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on a lovely little island of Fawnhollow today? And, well, have you seen it? The Pokemon news today there was a Pokemon Direct, or is that what we called? Pokemon presentation, I suppose, celebrating 25 years of Pokemon history. And, well, if you haven't gone to see it yet, and you don't want to be spoiled because I'm going to be talking about it for this entire episode probably, I would recommend you go do that now. Okay, well, Pokemon Sinnoh Remakes, that's very exciting. Anyway, hold on, Isabel's message first. Hello there everyone, right now in Fawnhallow it's 3:33pm on Friday, February 26, 2021. Nothing to really speak of, but yeah. Sinnoh Remakes are coming. They've been long anticipated, ever since, I suppose every generation previously has been reworked and remade, I suppose. You got, Generation 1 with Fire Red, Leaf Green, and then Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where it's got remade, which is a bit of a strange situation to think about, but there we go. Hey, Hero, I was just walking around the other day, thinking about nothing in particular, when I suddenly thought of you. Not sure why, but I thought I'd better send you a quick note, in case you felt like writing back. Hope to hear back, Harry. What was I saying? Yeah, and then, of course, we had Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then followed up with the Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, which, by the way, I've never played. I haven't got that game series. Is it red? It is crazy red. Is our list for today. And now we finally got, was it Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which, seems like rather fitting names, to be honest, for Diamond and Pearl remakes, with a very interesting not gameplay choice, graphical aesthetic choice. If you haven't seen it, or if you don't really care, I suppose, there's a very chibi style. It kind of looks like, I'm not sure how to put it, like like a Playmobil set or something put together. What the heck is this? Hinan Ingyo. I've seen this before, but I've only seen it from Hamtaro, which is a bit of a strange thing, I suppose, to originate it from. But yeah, it's a very cartoony style. Like, I know Pokemon's already got a cartoony style, but it's a cartoony chibi style. Like, even more so. Like, everyone shrunk down into. I know there's a name for it, but I can't remember what it is. Little pause there. I can't remember exactly what I was saying. Anyway, perhaps in the remakes, I suppose. It's just pretty exciting, I suppose. Even though, as you know me, I'm very always caught up in nostalgia and things like that. Whether you should leave Asylum Rowan? Absolutely not. Don't go, please. I quite like you a lot, Rowan. But yeah. Oh, actually, I suppose there's a lot of update things to talk about. But yeah, Sinnoh Remakes confirmed. The entirety of Twitter is alight with the good news. And then, if you haven't seen it, there's a lot of pictures of potted trees inside. So this is Lily's, probably. It's just they did a 1-2 punch of they revealed, oh, Sinnoh Remakes are coming, and I was like, oh, that's it. Because I remember they showed a picture of a DS, and it was opening up from music started playing. I was like, there we go, that's the title theme. It was like sprinkle, sprinkle, and boom, bam, straight into it, and you see the graphics, and you're like, what? What are these chibi graphics? Which at first I was like, oh no. I don't think the Pokemon fans are gonna like this all that much. I liked it a bit more. I was like, it's fine. It's not like my choice. I would have much preferred something in the style of Sword and Shield, but I suppose it's fine. It's like kind of Let's Go style, but this isn't yours. What? That's Bruce's? Lots of pictures of potted trees inside. Oh, it's an introductory guide to bonsai trees. I forgot someone. Wait, I thought Harry was the one who told us recently about how much they were interested in the bonsai trees. Is that actually like a thing which is done? Specifically, like a villager told us about bonsai trees now. They're giving stuff to us. They're giving information about it to us through their lost items. That's actually crazy, if that's true. Introduction to bonsai trees. That's not what I expected Bruce to read. But anyway, suppose also out of flowers. Yeah, they had a 1-2 punch. They're just like, boom. Here's a very chibi style new Pokemon game coming. It's what you wanted, right, guys? It's Pokemon Time and Apart. And I was like, I mean, I suppose in the end, it's not too different from conceptually the the original games were using like very tiny sprites, of course, on the overworld, and in battle it's still exactly the same with Did we water like 2 of the flowers or something? How have so many of these grown hybrids? I don't know, actually. Maybe when you water a flower, you don't need to water both of them for them to mix DNAs. Genetics, you know. Huh, I never realised. Anyway, what's I saying? Yeah, I suppose the original games did have, of course, a chibi style on the overworld, using pixel Pokemon graphics, so, you know, in my opinion, it looks a little bit better. My only gripe, I suppose, with a very chibi style is that it's not quite my favourite style when it comes to 3D graphics of it. I think it looks fine in a pixelated style, not Pixar style. That's a bit different, isn't it? But I would give it a miss when it's a bit larger. But hey, remakes are remakes. The nostalgia power is strong, and my Joy-Cons are slowly running out of battery, so I've got to change out there. So either way, I'm still pretty excited for them. These are probably ones I'll pick up, because if you don't know, Platinum was my first Pokemon game. My first game that I owned myself, because we had Pokemon Silver, but it wasn't mine. For the Game Boy, it was my sister's. Pokemon Platinum was the first one I bought for myself. I played for it, and I spent a lot of hours in it. Followed up with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, so that 4th generation obviously is very prominent in my memory, unsurprisingly. It's the one I grew up with. Oh, hello Harry, where did you come from? I don't know what we're going to do with all these green mums, to be honest. I guess we can put one more here, and then the others kind of had to be sold. But yeah, it's super exciting. Super exciting, but I was also, I suppose, tenuous at the same time, because Pokemon recently hasn't had a good track record. But I believe, I can't remember, I think this game is being outsourced not to Game Freak, which is probably why they have such a different change of style. I can't remember what studio it was, if it said which studio. I don't know these Jolly Red ones off the top of my head, so I'm going to have to look it up. I know this one's fake, I know this one's fake. These two might both be real for all I know, but we've definitely never seen that one on the left before. So let's see. New Horizons art. Or if we have, we haven't bought it before, I suppose. So let's see, this one's always authentic, Vincent Van Gogh's. This one's always, they're both always authentic. This one I've never seen before, so I'm just going to buy this one. And I'll have a quick check to see if, Mysterious Painting, I feel like we've had a Mysterious Painting before. We'll have a quick check in the museum just to see if we got either of those here and there, and I suppose we should check if that statue is fake or not. The statue is fake. So yeah, yeah, because Pokemon obviously hadn't had such a good record recently. Sword and Shield was came out to mixed appeal, I suppose, from interesting design decisions and all that. A lot of them actually didn't affect me too badly, like the main ones like, you know, Brexit and that sort of thing. Brexit didn't actually bother me too much because I always use new Pokemon anyway, or at least I try to. So it didn't really bother me. I never moved my Pokemon over, but I could see how it matters for a lot of other people. And it's a very strange choice, especially a game based around trying to collect them all, I suppose. But I understand why we did it, because there's a lot of Pokemon out there in existence right now, so I'd imagine the memory space is getting quite limited. It seems like we have neither of them, which suggests to me I need to make a note to ask Benedict to buy this other painting for me, and to give me that other one he's got. It's been so long. Anyway. What was it? Yeah, so I haven't had the best track record, obviously. And Sword and Shield, and then the expansion packs came out, which I heard were okay, from what I can tell. People were like, that's right. It's not, I don't know if it's went to acclaim or anything, but it's just a bit strange. So I suppose I think people came in with much more mild expectations with this new Pokemon, with this Pokemon Direct being like, don't get your hopes up. I've been scorned once before, and then I guess Nintendo knew this, so I was like, hey, how about good old remakes and something special on top that you would never have predicted. So when remakes came out, I suppose a lot of people, including me, were just like, you know what, I'll take it. It's not exactly what I envisioned, but I'm still excited for it. I'm still looking forward to replaying it again. Hopefully they can't mess it up. But, you know, fingers crossed they don't. If they do, then it's sort of like a whatever, I guess. But, yeah, the Sinnoh generation's very fun, from what I remember, at least. I don't know if that's something I'm looking at it through rose-tinted glasses or whatnot. So, anyway, I got back going. Am I going to play it on this channel? I'm not sure. Probably not, to be honest. Ali was saying that I should do a Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge, and I was like, I'm not very interested in doing that, but he said he would watch it. So I'm like, maybe, I don't know. I feel like if I was going at it from more, perhaps so I don't know how to quite explain what I'm thinking. I suppose I'm doing this channel in the first place to play through games I wanted to play, but I've been sitting in my library for ages is the main reason I'm playing these games, and that's the reason behind a lot of these choices of games. In a few exceptions, I go out to actually buy the game if it's been recommended to me, but that is few and far between. What can go here? Cosmos? Cosmos. But that is the exception rather than the rule, to be honest. So, doing something like Pokemon Nuzlocke is like an interesting challenge, but I'm not sure if it's the sort of thing which entices me all too much, to be honest. It's sort of like I guess I could, but like, why? Not like a why as in, that's a terrible decision, more like why as in, I don't think, one, I don't think it'll be interesting to watch, and two, I don't think I would care too much about it. Which is sort of like a double whammy of, why should I do it? But I don't know, but experiencing a new Pokemon game is, I suppose, a whole another nutshell, I suppose. But the problem is I've really got a lot of story-based games in the pipeline that I need to play, that I want to play through. So I suppose what could happen is instead of doing a puzzle game, I could play a different story game. But the thing is, also, the retention rate on, I suppose, longer story games is not so high. Retention rate, I should say. And I know I said I wasn't looking at it from like an analytics perspective, and I'm not, mind you. But it's sort of like why would I play and upload it though if people aren't going to watch it? I suppose, or at least try to watch it, because this is a game I'm going to play anyway. So I don't need an incentive, I suppose, to do it. Is my point. This is a very strange place to sit. I won't lie, Raymond, but you do you. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that now, I suppose. I suppose we can consider that when it's closer to the time, which would be late 2021, which is actually a lot sooner than I thought, to be honest. Surprisingly soon. But yeah, which one am I going to get? Diamond or Pearl? I don't know. I'll probably talk with Ali and see which one he wants to get, and I'll get the opposite. And I'm rather unfussed. If I had a preference, maybe Pearl. I don't know. It's all rather similar to me, so it's sort of like I don't mind. I'll take either or. Do we need more customization kits? We don't. Yeah, I'll take either or, either or. They're all very interesting. They'll all be fun to play, I'm sure. But yeah, then I don't know, I guess we can talk about more of those remakes later. Sad we're not remaking Platinum, but you know, they tend to not really remake the third generations. Sorry, not the third generations, the sequel ones. Anyway, and then they were just like, alright. Now that's over. Now we've got another surprise for you, and you're like, what? Something else which is not just remakes? And then bada bing, bada boom. They come out with Pokemon Legends Arceus. When I saw it, I was like, this looks cool. Because obviously, open world Pokemon, it's something which fits a Pokemon formula quite well, IMO. Or should do, because they experimented with it, I suppose, with a wild area back in Sword and Shield, and it was actually a pretty cool concept. I feel if it was fleshed out more, it'd be much more enticing, but as it stands at the moment, it was sort of like it's neat, in my opinion. It's, you know, I've heard a lot of people absolutely loved it and gravitated towards it, but I'm not the sort of person who likes to catch loads of different Pokemon. I like to catch the ones I like and then form special bonds, I suppose, with them, which is, you know, kind of not quite in the theme of Pokemon gotta catch them all, but I kind of feel bad for catching them and just sort of shoving them in the Pokemon box, you know. I suppose it's a bit different in Sword and Shield because there's so many designs I liked that I ended up making 3 teams. So I have 18 Pokemon. Or, granted, I also haven't finished that game, so maybe that's more telling of a situation rather than my own description of it. But anyway, yeah, it's like an open world Pokemon. Mechanics looks interesting. I will say graphically, it looks to be definitely chugging a lot on the Switch, and I'm not sure if the Switch can handle. I worry about the Switch, I suppose. Can handle the intensity, I suppose, of not just for graphics, but things similar to that. The intensity of, loading in all the models, all the particles, that sort of thing, and having a high render distance at the same time, because Switch, not the most powerful console or system. Certainly, it's got a lot to improve on in that regard, but still, hey, why don't we just put like fossils around here so this is like an archaeological site? Haven't thought about that. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but we'll see. Raymond facing the other way. I forgot to look up paths again. That was my whole point, wasn't it? I also don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode. 16 minutes. I suppose we should probably try and figure out that festival stuff we got going on and where we want to put everything. But yeah, it's not like yeah, we want like a mini concert area. Hold on. What if I just Google like New Horizons stage, like a performance stage or something? Because we want, Audi to have her own idol area. It looks like people put down floor designs and seats to watch them. I guess that makes sense. And rope them off. Interesting designs here and there. Obviously, we can do better than what we got here as this tiny mini stage, which doesn't really appeal to much, I suppose. We should certainly move these. And I think we should probably get rid of our paddling pool stuff. This doesn't really make much sense here. And I suppose we should move these bushes as well. Put them more up in that foresty area. Rather than down here, which is a bit industrial, I suppose. Put it like here, Near Rowan. Move this one up a bit, so it's not so far down, because this down area is reserved for a shining stage for Audi, of course. So how's it going to be? The problem is the path comes from down here, so we'd have to somehow corral it. I guess we could have a stage facing this way, right? That kind of makes sense. It doesn't look very good though, having the stage face this way. But I guess it makes the most sense. Why don't we have a stage here? It's like a mini stage off the side of a beach, and then over here will be like, I don't know, refreshments, that sort of thing. That's an alright idea. Maybe not this far up. How about in line with that bush, maybe? Let's put the garden down as the centre. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want it to really get in the way, I suppose, of a path here. It's only going to be a 2 wide path, so I guess that's okay. But we need a room for a fence behind it, don't we? Yeah, that seems okay. Pop the stage here. Pop the confetti machine down here. Yeah, so we've got Pokemon Legends, of course, coming out. You know what I was saying is... Well, I was saying, I didn't really say it, I suppose. But I was thinking is... It's really cool to see Arceus actually have a main forefront of a game, I suppose. Because before he's sort of been pushed off to the sides, I suppose. Despite the fact that he's like a legendary Pokemon who is like the god of all Pokemon or something, right? The creator of all Pokemon, I can't quite remember. So it always seemed a bit odd that he didn't have his own special thing or game going for him. But now he does. Do you hear a balloon? I do hear a balloon, there we go. So it is moderately exciting. I also quite like the aesthetic's quite cool, the feudal Japan aesthetic. The designs have been quite interesting. The starter choice is very interesting indeed, but this is interesting in a different way, I suppose. I'm just trying to see other stages to see what we can get influence from. Oh, we need to find some sort of deck thing to put down here. I don't know what to do with the flag, I suppose. I suppose we want this area to be more of a beachy area, right? So maybe the lamp shouldn't be here. There should be a flag. If anything, I should have got more of these flags and lamps from Festival. Because isn't it a bit strange like this? I suppose we can put a lamp here. Like this. And when you walk in, it's like bada bing, bada boom. Put a mini stage area up here, put refreshments over here. Maybe move this float parade over here. This is not the direction I wanted you to face, but I want to push you in like that. Perhaps we want to extend this cliff out a little bit, huh? But we want to feel like you're walking through a party, I suppose. In which case we might need more concert-style-y things to put around here, but you know, that's something future me can figure out once I do it. Oh, this is a cool idea for a stage. To actually raise a cliff. Raise up a cliff and put it on there. Wait, hold on, this isn't... I want this on Island Designer. That is a very intriguing idea. Problem is the villagers can't naturally walk up there unless we put a ramp, and I don't want to put a ramp in because it looks a bit weird. So I don't know, I had to keep that on the back burner for now. Yeah, oh yeah, the starter choice, that's what I was saying. It's a very interesting starter choice if you don't know. The starter choices are Oshawott, Cyndaquil, Rowlet. So sadly none of my favourites are in there. I don't know, who'd be the optimal ones for me? It'd probably be like Fennekin, Snivy, and Poplio. I was like, I can't remember, it's your name, Poplio or something. Should we do this then? Yeah, that looks okay. Does it? In fact, I think it looks a bit strange. That's not what I meant to do, I meant to do this. Yeah, it's a very interesting choice of starters, because obviously none of those are the Sinnoh region starters. If you're observant, you might notice that. Which I imagine most people did, to be honest. It's sort of like, let's think, what generations are they from? Generation 4, generation... Who's the other one? Who's the fire one? I forgot. Cyndaquil, generation 2, 4, and 6? Is that right? That's X and Y, isn't it? No, it's not X and Y. Is it Sword and Shield? Wait, I'm getting confused. Maybe it's Sun and Moon. Why does this not fit? How wide is this festival float? Hold on, this is something you gotta look up in the database because apparently this is too big to fit in here. Look, Plaza. Fake art. I don't know how to fake art thing. Festival float. It is 2x3. What? Am I dumb? Why doesn't this fit then? It would theoretically fit in this gap, right? Ah, maybe... Oh, maybe that's why. I have it too far down? Hmm? Oh, it's 1.5. Why? Why, Nintendo, do you make such weirdly shaped things? It's 1.5 wide? Why? That's not even that big a deal if it wasn't for the fact that it doesn't fit in a 1.5. We can't make 1.5 wide rivers. No, that's not what I meant to do. But it's nice to see that. It's interesting to see this Nook Plaza database has all the Mario items added to it as well. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. I guess we'll just have it not like that, obviously, but I guess I'll just have it like this. Anyway, let's open up my notepads again. It's intriguing. A choice. That Pokemon Legends is probably something I'm going to buy, which probably, I would say, considerably more interested in it, I suppose, than necessarily the chibi looking remakes, which they look okay, I guess, is my consensus, is they're fine. We're not like blow your socks off or anything. We're just sort of like it's an interesting choice that they went with it, to be honest. It was unexpected, I suppose. It's a major thing. We should put the tropical drink over here. So, right, so we've got the stage over here, but you basically just immediately walk into. If anything, we should shimmy the path along, I suppose. Like this. Nah, I kind of like it as a straight path like this. And then the lamp can go here. Something. Keep it asymmetric. And we want to make it. I guess we're going to make Coachella over here. This is going to be the area which never sleeps. Something like that. I guess I'll just put this stuff away because I don't really know what to do with it. It's just strange. A strange starter choice. But I'm interested to see how it pans out. Because but they've obviously been trying to shy away from a gym system for now. Like they experimented it in Sun and Moon, where they had the trial system, which is basically just gyms in another skin. Speaking of that, I don't think I finished Sun and Moon. I suppose I should finish that at some point as well before I really comment on it, but still. So I'm interested to see if a gym system stays in place or replacing it. Because I haven't read up much about it. I wonder if there's going to be more information, because normally games like to preview this sort of stuff and then follow up with information afterwards on the website and that sort of thing, which I'll give a peruse afterwards, but it's exciting, intriguing and exciting. See, I think it's just refreshing, is how I'd put it overall, is that Nintendo's actually finally taking a different step and approach to how they're treating with Pokemon games, rather than, it's worked before, the formulaic system over and over and over again, but, fans are getting tired of it, even though it's comforting, I suppose, to have something similar. It's sort of, I suppose it's the antithesis of what Nintendo really do, of trying to innovate at every opportunity, having such a stagnating series of Pokemon. So it's just sort of refreshing, I suppose, to see it, with that they're trying to keep both sides satiated, with the normality of the chibi looking, shining diamond and, no, brilliant diamond and shining pearl, and then also trying something new, I suppose, with Pokemon Legends Arceus. And honestly, I'm more here for it. But let's see how it holds up. Because right now, Pokemon Legends Arceus does not look like it runs particularly well on the Switch. But anyway, I suppose we'll round off this episode here, and I don't really have much else to say, nor do I really much else to do on this island. I know we've got tons of stuff to do, but I don't have the furniture to do it, and nor the time to really lay it out creatively. But still, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. Follow me on Discord. No, follow me on Twitter. Join Discord down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye for now.